Hey, what's up guys, Harris here, and this is my full review of the Otterbox Defender for iPhone 6. Now I did a drop test of this case from various heights and angles and surfaces just a few days ago, so if you want to see how the protection with this guy is, I invite you to go check out that video. It will be linked in the description of this video, so that if you want to get an idea of the protection. Essentially, this is Otterbox's most extreme case, and probably one of the most extreme cases on the market. Coming in at a pretty hefty price tag that usually goes down, this is a case for definitely the extremist out there, someone who wants to get the most protection. This is quite evident by the three-piece design. There's the innermost layer, which is the backing, which has a very nice shock-absorbing rubber on the inside, the interior. You also get the plastic covering over where the Apple logo is. Over that is the front shell, which you snap onto that. And finally, you have the outermost rubber, which basically you just have to work in over it, and it fits in nicely once you have it all installed. It also includes covers over the mute and vibrate switch, the headphone jack, and the lightning port, which are all easy to get to, but it means that you won't be able to use any adapters with the lightning port. Now, when taking a look at this case, you can definitely tell it's a very industrial and extreme case. I don't think it looks bad in my opinion, especially with the nice color combinations that you can get, but it's a thick case with kind of rigid layers, and it looks durable, it looks extreme, and it looks like a high quality case. So if you're into something that will give you a lot of protection and looks nice, and to kind of get the mindset out of the way of dropping and denting your phone, this is the case to go to. It's definitely going to provide that protection. On the bottom, you can see that we do have a covering over the Touch ID sensor. You still get complete access to it, and although it can be a little bit recessed at times because of the plastic around it, it is so easy to press. Now, as I said before, the ports are covered up with rubber, and there are flaps, and the flaps are easy to open and close. I haven't had any issues with that. However, where I have found some issues were with the buttons. The buttons are covered with the silicone, and it's kind of hard to press. I'm going to be honest, it's not very easy to press. You definitely have to apply a lot of force. If you're just used to pressing it with a naked iPhone or with a regular case on, it's very easy, but then when you put this Otterbox in, if you try to do that, nothing will happen. You really have to put some force on it, and it's a little bit disappointing. Now, on the front of the case, you do have a built-in screen protector. Now, if you don't like this screen protector, you can remove it, and I'm leaning towards that. The screen protector isn't very nice. Now, it does provide protection from scratches and nicks on the screen. However, I'd much rather just buy my own screen protector and put it on underneath. The screen protector is really kind of just getting in the way. It kind of drags your finger along the screen. It's not very smooth. When you're trying to text, sometimes the lighter taps won't recognize. When you're scrolling through things, sometimes it won't pick it up. And it really just adds some resistance to the screen, and it makes it harder to use. So I'm not a fan of the screen protector. I'm not a fan of the buttons. Apart from that, everything else about this case is nice. This case is a bit pricey. I'll have the link in the description for the cheapest price, and I would recommend it if you're into protection. Just keep in mind the buttons and the screen protector, which you can remove. This also comes with a holster, which I won't be using, but it is there in case you will use it, and that's a nice feature. So make sure you check out my drop test, and that's about it for this case. It adds some bulk, adds some heft, and it adds some thickness, but that's the price you get to pay for pretty much unmatched protection. And if you can get over the volume buttons, it's a great case if you're somebody that is very extreme and very active. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you give this video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.